I'm going to show you how to make money on Clickbank and show you everything you need to know. We're going to cut through all the crap, and I'm actually going to show you the best way for beginners to start making money on Clickbank from someone who's been making money on Clickbank for well over 10 years. And more importantly, no, you will not need to show your face in this tutorial to use this method. So let's jump in, and I'm going to show you how to do everything step by step, and I'm going to show you how to make money on Clickbank right now for free. All right, guys, so this video is about making money on Clickbank. You probably know what it is, but I quickly just want to go over what it is for anyone that's new to this. So Clickbank is a platform where you can find products to promote and you get paid a commission. And there's a few reasons why you would want to do this and why you would want to use this as your first business model to make money online with Clickbank. So let's get into it and I'll explain to you exactly why you might want to use this. Now, I do apologize that there's some sun in the background, but you're not here to see my face anyway, so let's just get to it. We're going to go over the first reason on why you want to use Clickbank. There are a few ways that you can make money online. Let's just use some examples. You could do something like you could start a Shopify store, for example, where you sell products. You might drop ship or you might import the products and export them, whatever, or sell them in your country. You could do something where you create your own product, for example, like some sort of course, or you could create your own physical product. You could do t-shirts, you could do whatever you want. But the problem with that is you actually have to create a product and it takes quite a long time to do that. So these are just two examples of things that you could do online to make money. However, why do people recommend things like Clickbank and affiliate marketing? There are a couple of reasons why, and they are quite big reasons actually if we go into those specific reasons. So one of those reasons is going to be that we can start pushing traffic to a product straight away. So on Clickbank, you're going to have some sort of product, and that product is going to be something that you're going to promote for a commission. Sort of put some like dollar signs here. And when you send traffic to that particular product, you make a sale, you get paid a percentage of that into your bank account. Okay, so you get a percent, and then the vendor who created the product gets a percent as well. Now, on Clickbank, it's usually 50-50, but you both get a percentage of that. So there is a big advantage to doing this. One of the biggest advantages, you can send traffic straight away. You don't create the product. You don't do the support or anything like that. So this is why Clickbank is very good for beginners if you want to get your toes wet in the online space, make money online space. Because you don't have to go and create, like, let's take a t-shirt brand, for example. If you want to create a t-shirt brand, it takes a long time. If you want to create a Shopify store, you got to start that store, get products, figure all that out. It takes a lot of time. You want to create your own product, whether that be a course or whatever, takes a long time. You have to do your own support. Now, take it from me. I've done all of those business models that I just told you, and all of them I did after I started affiliate marketing, and every single one of them took a long time to do, create, etc., apart from Clickbank. Now, another little secret with Clickbank that a lot of people don't really realize is you always want to start with free traffic. There's two types of traffic you're going to get with Clickbank. You're going to have the free type, and you're going to have the paid type. You want to stay away, I don't know why did R there. You want to stay away from the paid type if you are a complete beginner, because that takes skill. You need to actually know how to run ads, and it takes money as well. So if you are just starting, you want to do the free method because you can just get your feet wet and get in the door of affiliate marketing and see if it's right for you, because it might not be something you actually want to do at the end of it. You need to try it and see if it's something you want to do. So let's get started, and I'll explain that as we go along and how to actually make all of this work. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your own Clickbank account. Once you log into your Clickbank account, you want to go to the marketplace section. And because you are a complete beginner, you want to go to all offers, okay? There's all of these different types of niches, but if you're a complete beginner, just go to all offers, and I'll explain to you what you want to look for. So what you want to look for is very simple. These are the top products from top to bottom. These ones with the highest gravity here, so these like health products and stuff, these two, for example, we don't want to be promoting these right now if we're beginners. The reason why is because these specific products, most of the people promoting these, like 90% of them, they are doing YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok advertising. I know this because I know a lot of the guys who are the top affiliates for these products, and this is what I do as well, because I'm experienced in running advertising to products. So that's what I do. This is where the big boys hang out. So if you are a beginner, it's going to be very difficult. And people are going to tell you it's going to be easy to do this, but it's going to be very difficult to try and penetrate into this specific niche in this marketplace if you're competing with people like me who have tons of money that we can throw at ads. We can throw insane amounts of money at advertising, and we don't even care about making profit straight away because usually we're trying to build an email list or something like that first. So we're not really worried about profits a lot of the time. So a lot of these products are not going to be good if you are a complete beginner. However, when we start to go down the top products, we see these kind of other little specific products like this one here, the energy system. We see this lotto thing here. We see this song thing, the spiritual new age stuff. We see this one down here. And we go down and we see like these really small niche ones, okay? Now take this one for example. I do know that this one here, people were doing both paid and free traffic to this. Quite a lot of people are doing free traffic and they're crushing it on Facebook as well, doing media buying, which is advertising. So some of them work well for both at paid and free. But what I want to do in this video is concentrate on this specific one right here. And I'm going to give you a game plan on what you can do without showing your face, without doing anything complicated to get you started to make your first commission on Clickbank. This specific method here in this product, we're not talking about making a ton. We're talking about just getting you in the door, making a few sales, and seeing if this is something you want to pursue later on. Because eventually, when you start to become an expert at Clickbank and affiliate marketing and you want to play with the big guys, you're eventually going to start promoting all of this stuff here and doing advertising. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is we want to check out the sales page. And the reason why we want to do that is we want to make sure the sales page is clean, functional, simple, and we just want to have a look and make sure it's not like basically a piece of crap. So this is very good, and we can see that they have an opt-in form here, etc. And basically, I don't know too much about this type of stuff, and that's why we have AI now to help us. But I'm not really into this specific niche. I don't know too much about this specific niche, so I actually stay out of it. But the reason why I'm giving you this is because I think it's a good niche for beginners for free content. So this looks really good. The next thing we want to do is we want to go to the affiliate page. The reason why we want to do that is we want to just see kind of some of the stats, right? So it's a high conversion. They do a 65 to 90% conversion, which is really, really good. And then there's all sorts of stuff here. So they can give you YouTube content. They can give you forum content, paid advertising content. They can give you all the content you need, right? We have a link generator. We have a swipe generator, which means that it will generate emails for you. And there's an AI generator as well, which is really good. So it will actually create prompts, or you put prompts in here, and it will create copy for you using AI. Now, this is going to be usually for things like advertising and stuff like that, but we're not going to be doing that in this video. So we have the resources here if we need them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this word here, and we're going to use this to create our own content. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put a content schedule in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use ChatGPT to do this because it's just much easier to do this. But this is what we need to do. We need to first understand, we need a couple of things. We need a product, which we've just found. We need a content strategy in place. More importantly, we need a platform. So we're going to put our C as our kind of like our content and product. So that's going to be in this category. We're going to have a product and we're going to have a content strategy in place. More importantly, we need a platform. So we're going to call this P as well. This is our platform, P-L-A-T. This platform is what we're going to use to drive what we call traffic. So then the next kind of stage is traffic. So we have all these people here, these little stick figures, right? This is going to be our traffic. And this traffic is going to be on that specific platform. Okay, this is where these guys are going to be. They're going to be in this bubble, a bit messy here, but they're going to be in this giant bubble on this platform. We're then going to use this platform and our content strategy to send people to, well, actually, we'll just take that, we'll just pretend that P is not there. This is content, this is platform. We'll put our product down here. We're going to use our content strategy and our platform to push traffic to our specific affiliate link to make money. Now, keep in mind, this is a strategy where you're not going to make a full-time living with Clickbank. We're getting you started with Clickbank using the most low barrier to entry possible, meaning you don't need to do ads, you don't need to spend a bunch of money, you can do it without showing your face. If that's not what you're into right now, then this isn't the video for you, but this is what we're actually doing right now. So the next step is we go to ChatGPT and I say, I'm going to promote a product from Clickbank. I need a content strategy. I want to primarily post pictures on Instagram. The reason why I've said that, don't worry about the spelling, guys. I'm terrible at spelling. Don't care. Didn't finish school. I'm just going to let ChatGPT do its thing. You can figure it out. So we're going to use Instagram. And the reason why is because there's actually all of these other people doing the same thing. And they're just posting content, images. And they're posting images, etc. And you can, this is not really down that road of what we're doing, but she did have some content on their Clickbank product. And then this is another one here. Like I said, I'm not into this stuff, so I don't know too much about this stuff, but we don't need to because we have AI, ChatGPT, etc. to help us. So the first thing we need to do is we simply need to get content up, okay? This is the plan. This is the plan. We need to get content created, okay? Then we need to post that content, and we must have a schedule. We're going to say we're going to post that content 4 times a day. ChatGPT might have given us another number. We'll say 4 times a day. That's the most critical thing you need to be doing right now. It's not trying to make the money. So we're going to leave that up on, actually, I can't leave that up on the screen because it's going to go over to the next one, as you'll see right here. So we're going to delete that, but that's what we're focusing on. Content, posting the content 4 times a day, or even more than that, on a specific platform. That platform is Instagram in this case. So this says 1 image per day. We're going to do 4. And it gives you image ideas, okay? Image ideas, image on text, etc. I'm going to say, it gives you all the ideas. I'm going to say now, create me one of the image ideas above. Okay. Oh, I just missed the keyboard on that above bit at the end. So let's see what it creates us. And the thing is we don't need to know anything about the specific niche anymore. Like, I don't need to know anything about this because we have ChatGPT that can create the content for us. So it's really, really cool. And we can do videos. We can do slides. We can do whatever. We just can ask ChatGPT to give us a content strategy. I'd recommend things like, that's amazing. That's crazy to me how really nice that's come out. So what we can do is we can do images, reels. We can do like a structure like that, which works really well. So the next step you want to do is you want to go and create like 100 images, okay? You want to then go and start an Instagram profile or a TikTok. You can do both, or a Pinterest. You can do 3. You can do whatever you want. I would recommend 1 to 3 platforms. So when I started my YouTube, it was YouTube, Twitter, and then Pinterest is what I used back in the day. Then I stopped using Twitter and I started using Instagram. But pick 1 to 2 platforms. I would recommend for this specific niche, starting with Instagram, and then you can do TikTok and Pinterest. Those are the places you want to post content for this specific niche. Once you have the content, and guys, there's no excuse. I just showed you how to create 1 basic image from a basic prompt on ChatGPT that you can post online. 10 years ago when I started doing Clickbank, the free methods and all that sort of stuff, we couldn't do this. I don't think people understand. We could not create content like this quickly. We had to pay money. It cost us a lot of money to get it made. Imagine how much it would have cost me to get 10 images done 10 years ago, or 100 images or whatever. A lot, because I had to pay someone to use Photoshop to do it for me. We don't need to do that anymore. So we've got the content. What we then need to do is we post that content. Once we build up our traffic, our followers, our profile views, etc., 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 what do? We go to here, we go get affiliate link, we get our custom affiliate link here. So that's it right there. And we simply post it into our Instagram profile right here. Now, a lot of people are going to be saying, well, you can't do that. And you're correct, because Instagram will probably pick up that's an affiliate Clickbank link and they don't like that. So what you can do, you can use Linktree, which it acts like a bridge. So people will click Linktree first and then they will go to the link. I will show you an example on my profile here. Actually, this goes to my website, but it acts as a Linktree. I've just made my own. So people click to my website, then they go and click on my actual links here. Okay, so you can put your affiliate links in like this. Or what you can do, if we actually go to YouTube right here, Google, I put in this keyword in the Google search terms right here, and we see that the website is here. This is the website. It's a Clickbank product, etc. It says Clickbank down here. Okay, so it's a Clickbank product. It's probably the website that the owners of it, or maybe it's an affiliate. But what we can do is we can create a website very similar to this. We can use AI to do that. We scroll down, it goes, get your free chart readings now. It goes to this. It's actually an affiliate link. So it is an affiliate link. It goes to this right here, and it basically acts as a bridge page. So what you can do, or a landing page if you want to call it that, what you can do is you can create a website similar to this with information, blog posts you can create with ChatGPT, and you can create these, and you can then put that into your Instagram profile. What you need to understand is the first step is having a content platform, getting traffic and followers to that platform. Once you've done that, put a link to the product in that platform somewhere, which is right here. People click that link, they go to that page, they make a purchase, you get a commission. It's that simple. Or the only other way is to run advertising, which 99.9% of people who watch my content don't like to do that. They like to do the free methods. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, Franklin, this doesn't work. This is old school. This is old. It does work. And we know it works because it's worked for years, because people are still making money with these products. They still make money promoting these products. We know that people are currently doing this, and it doesn't change. It's a business model that doesn't change. For example, a laundromat. If you own a laundromat today, you owned a laundromat 15 years ago, it's the same business model. You get people that come to the door, they use your service, they pay for your machines, and they leave. You get the money. Affiliate marketing is the exact same thing. You promote a product, people come to that specific product, you make a commission by sending traffic to that link. That's it. But it's up to you to put in the work to actually get the traffic. The business model hasn't changed. The business model won't change. What changes is we can make it much easier now with things like ChatGPT and AI. That's it, guys. Very basic, simple way to make money with Clickbank. I'll see you guys in the next video.